Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our meeting tonight. From wherever you are logging in, we want to appreciate you for finding time to be here with us tonight. My name is Dr. Kariuki Josephat Marangu Cherotich, and together we are blessed with 4 children. I am super excited to be the one welcoming you to this meeting on behalf of the entire International Superstars team, who are the hosts of this meeting. For now, I just want to do the welcoming note, and then I invite our first presenter, and our guest speaker is already on the call. Just to mention is that I was a full-time lecturer in the university before this opportunity, and my wife, Pioros, was a high school teacher. That points to the fact that this is an opportunity for all of us. Those who are working, you will find this to be a very, very interesting part-time opportunity for you to supplement your income. And for those that are not employees, again, this is great opportunity for you. We all want a better life. We want to move from good to great, from one glory to another. I've been around in this opportunity for the last 16 years. And needless to say, today, none of us, my wife and I, is an employee per se, because we got to the point of having this opportunity as the only opportunity and sufficient for our finances and anything relating to income. We are grateful to God that He led us to this opportunity. And therefore, the person who invited you here, if you are a guest, then that is your angel, destiny connector. You better start telling them on the chat, thank you XYZ for inviting me tonight. It's going to be a life-changing opportunity, and our lives will never be the same again. So allow me at this point then to go ahead and introduce our first presenter, a leader in our Superstars team who has been there for some time, has mastered the business, and whenever she presents, I can promise you it is always easy and precise to follow. This is someone who I met a few years ago, and today I'm happy to say her life has also changed drastically. And without wasting any time, allow me to, and you can help me with the emojis. You know how you celebrate someone using the emojis on the chats? As we welcome on the call to present first, none other than Constanza Morioki. If you can hear me, Constanza, please take it away.
Hello and good evening.
Evening, we can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I am very grateful and humbled to be taking you through our tonight's business opportunity presentation. And my name is Constanza Wairimo Murioki, a very excited member of Superstars team. And together we welcome you to this wonderful opportunity that we are going to learn through tonight, and we really are going to change our lives as we take these steps. And without further ado, let me share my screen so that we can start off. Just a moment. Right. There we are. Okay. We are the Superstars team, And our mission is to help individuals to build their own businesses so as to realize their financial freedom, travel the world, and enjoy a better lifestyle. And with this, we say that your income is directly related to your philosophy and not the economy. And this why, because in our world today, the economy is not doing very well and people are really complaining. But still, as much as we complain, there are people who are also rising and doing very well with their economy, their personal economy. So how we relate with the economy is individually, and with this step of this business opportunity, we can really rise above the economic challenges. And as Superstars team, we are offering solutions to this, and our solution is prevention is better than cure. And as the first solution that we are offering is health, because we want us to start off business very well, strong and healthy. That's why we have to take care of our health. And the first remedy is remedy to health crisis. Your health is your greatest wealth. You may have all the money in the world, but you're not doing well healthy, and you might drain all your finances, all your wealth, trying to take care of your health. That's why we really want to take care of our health and as a first measure. Okay, every day we eat morning till evening. And we say that for every bite that we take, we are either feeding diseases or we are fighting them. On our left side here, we have these green vegetables, and on the other side here, we have these yummy stuff, this food that we really love. And when we go this way, we are feeding diseases. But when we go this other way, we are fighting diseases. That's why we really have to take care of our nutrition. The World Health Organization gives a recommendation on our nutrition. How should we take food on a day-to-day basis? How should we feed? How should we behave with our nutrition? First thing, down here, we need to do physical activities. Exercise, at least 30 minutes, vigorous exercise on a day-to-day basis so that we may take care of our health. It doesn't matter whether we are very heavy or we are very light. Some people mistake exercise for people who are very heavy, that they need to do weight management. No, exercise is for everyone. Whole grains. The World Health Organization recommends that we take whole grains and not the refined ones. Refined ones are the kinds that we get from our supermarkets, like the Kavagaras, the Layers, those kind of flours. Those are refined ones, but we are being told to take whole grains. If it is maize, take it to the mill, have it milled, and you take it as whole. That is the recommendation given. And then fruits and vegetables. We should at least take 5 to 9 differently colored fruits and vegetables on a day-to-day basis. This is not on a whole week basis or on a monthly basis, but on a day-to-day basis. Proteins. How much should we take proteins per day, per serving? 20 grams per person per day. Not a whole quarter kg or even half kg. Because the way we are feeding is eventually affecting our health. So we really need to check on this. Fats and sugars. These ones we should take on very minimal basis. At least for sugar we should take at least 2 teaspoonfuls per day. This is per day. And for the fats, let it be very minimal. We do not have to put so much fats and oils on our foods until it glitters so much. Okay, this is the wellness triangle. If we feed like this strictly, then we will remain healthy. All right. This is the way we should feed, we have seen. And when we feed like this, then our body cells remain very healthy. They are able to take in nutrients as we are feeding, and they are also able to take out wastes after the metabolism has taken place. So when we feed well, the cell membrane remains soft and permeable. But when we do not take the right nutrition the right way, when we feed like this girl we are seeing here, then we turn our wellness triangle upside down and our body cells become very hard and not permeable, such that we are not able, the cells are not able to let in nutrients and let out waste. So this is where the problems about the health in our body starts. When we feed this way. Remember that our bodies are made of very many trillions of cells, 73 trillions of cells. So you can imagine all those trillion cells are unhealthy. Then what happens to you? You start getting sick, you start getting tired, you start getting healthy challenges. But we say that all is not lost. The World Health Organization, back in the earlier years, it had foreseen that by the year 2020, chronic diseases will account for many deaths. At least 3 out of 4 deaths will be accounted by the chronic diseases. This has come to pass because we are even experiencing these challenges in our families. People with heart diseases, they are not stories anymore, they are the reality. Cancer is on the rise very much. Diabetes, many families have been affected by these diseases. We got obesity, we got stroke, respiratory diseases, name them. And as Superstars team, we are saying that all is not lost. Yes, we are facing these health challenges, which are very much on the rise, but we do have a solution. As Superstars team, we have partnered with Neolife International. Neolife International, which is providing us with very good products, high-notch products, which are able to solve all these problems. Neolife International was started back in the year 1958 by one Jerry Brasfield, this gentleman we are seeing here in this photo. And he had a challenge, a healthy challenge, and his challenge was asthma when he was growing, when he was young. And his mother was advised and able to take care of that challenge by using natural remedies. And so Jerry Brasfield, the best thing that he saw he could do, it was to touch every other person who had a challenge like his or any other. And that's how this company was started. It has spread in many countries. In Africa, it came in 1978, in 1971. In Kenya, it came in the year 1996. And to our guests today, you're hearing this company for the first time. It has grown globally, and it has grown all over these years. Why? Because the company has very good values that we practice as Superstars team. And the first value here we see is absolute integrity. What we are saying is the truth, nothing but the truth. And that people are number one. We value people. That's why we want to touch many lives. That's why we want to change people's lives for the better, for good health, for good finances, for good lifestyle. Products that work. The Neolife International is providing us with products that are top-notch, products that have been scientifically researched, and they are backed by science. And all these products are based in nature. We can see here the Scientific Advisory Board, which has sat for many times over the years and came up with these products. The Scientific Advisory Board was started by Ada Fast. Ada Fast was the founder of chemotherapy. Now you can see the kind of scientists who have really taken time, researched, and have come up with these products that we are able to use today. Equal opportunity for all. This opportunity is open for everyone. It does not close anyone out as long as you are of age. In Kenya, you are 18 years and above. You have a national ID. You can be able to start your own business. This opportunity is for you as long as you have that interest, you have that dream that you want to chase. Long range vision. As we can see, this company has been there for many years, since 1958. That is almost closing to 68 years. Well, we go on. We have seen that our bad nutrition, the way that we have been feeding, has really affected our body cells. And so now I present to you the solution that we have, that we may be able to change these unhealthy cells to healthy cells. The 3NN. This was the number one product that Neolife International came up with. It is food for the cells. The cell is the most tiny thing in our bodies, and we really need to take care of our cells. 3NN is for everyone, young and old, because we need to have that good health. We need to take our 3NN. We make sure that our health are healthy. We get energy. We get vitality. This 3NN supports our cellular health, and it makes sure that the cell is able to utilize the nutrients very well. The nutrients are able to get in, and the waste is able to get out. So with 3NN, we are good to go. All right. Apart from the 3NN, we have other food supplements, many ranges. I'll mention only a few. We have ranges like weight management, products for weight management, which you can supplement with food when you want to do weight management. You want to cut on weight, you are overweight, you are obese. They are very good. Or you are or you may be underweight and you need to put on weight. They still do. All right. The next, another range that we have range for children, like the omega-3. The omega-3 is very good for developing children up to 12 years, for the brain, for their nerves, and it is also good for all of us. It is food for the brain. It is good for our eyes, good for our heart. It lubricates our joints. Very good supplement. We have VitaSquare for children. They provide our children with all the minerals and vitamins that they need in their body. Okay, I'm just mentioning a few. And then we have herbal ranges. We have the masculine herbal. Then we have the feminine herbal. These two, masculine is for men and feminine is for women. They balance our hormones, that our bodies are able to act the way they should be as a man or as a woman. And they are also able to keep at bay any cancerous, hormonal cancers that we are experiencing nowadays. Okay, let me move on to another range, the skincare products, the nutrients range. These are age-defying. Everyone on the call tonight, these are just wonderful products that we are able to use on our skin. The skin is the largest organ in the body. And with these products, we use them and we are able to look younger for longer. I'm sure everyone in the call tonight who wouldn't want to look younger for longer. Yeah, you are 60 years old, but somebody tells you that you look 40 and you look healthy. Very good products. And then we have home range products. We have the light duty concentrate, the LDC. Very good. This one is used for many things. You can use it for washing your utensils. You can use it as a hand wash. You can clean it, your fruits and vegetables. You can clean your fruits and vegetables with LDC. Remember, nowadays in our farms, we are not farming for our own food. We get the food in the market, and the food has really been sprayed with many chemicals, and there are the stickers that make the chemicals to stick on the fruits or on the vegetables. So when we use LDC, it is able to shed all that away. At least we are sure we are taking something clean. And then we have the Super 10. The Super 10, is used for cleaning very oily or the surfaces like the tiles which are very dirty or oily, the stubborn stains. It takes care of that. You can use it for washing the toilet also, the sinks, surfaces. Very nice product. Then we have Care. Care is a disinfectant that you can use to disinfect. It replaces this other disinfectant. All these products, remember, they are organic. They are based in nature. And then I'm just mentioning a few. We last but not the least, we have the Super Grow. As super as it is, the Super Grow. This one increases your yields 100%. It breaks the hard pan of the soil. It goes down. So the water, when you use it, the water goes deeper. The roots go deeper inside. The plants are able to feed very well down there, and the produce comes out very well. These are our wonderful products. There are very many, over 100 products. I've just mentioned but a few. And so, how are we feeling now? I hope we are feeling much healthier than we started, and that if we follow this routine, if we follow this practice, we are really going to be healthy and remain healthy. Okay, our second solution is the financial freedom. When you are healthy, then you are able to work well. And you need to work for your dreams, because if you do not work for your dreams, somebody else will hire you to work for your dreams. Somebody will hire you so that you work for their dreams. And this is what is happening. This is what is happening all over the world. Many of us have been hired. We are working for other people and for them to achieve their dreams. So where are we? Where are we tonight? We have dreams. We have our own dreams. I want to have lots and lots of money. Probably you want to drive a very good machine. You want to travel the world. And also you may be wanting to build a good home, a house on top of the other. Each one of us on this call tonight, we have our own dreams, things that we really want to achieve. And we can do this. And how are we going to achieve this? Let me take you on. We have a vehicle that we can really use to get there. Let us look at this cash flow quadrant. On our left side, we have the employee who have a job. You are employed, 8 to 5 job, or even more than that, Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday. And also down there, we have self-employed people. You own a job. Maybe you have a shop, but it is also stressful because if you do not go to your job, to your shop, then you will not be doing very well. In most cases, you get losses because you're not there, you're not able to oversee everything. So you think you have a solution, but this solution also gets you into much more stress. Yes. And on the right side here, we have business owners where system works for them. These are people who have big businesses. They have a system which actually works for them. And the business can run whether they are there, whether they are sleeping, whether they are traveling, it does not stop. But if you are employed or you own your own job, well, if you decide to sleep, that work will go. If you decide to travel, that work will stop. But with the system, it works through and through, 24/7. And then so as a business builder, as a business owner, you will become an investor. And when you become an investor here, money works for you. You do not work for money. Yeah. So on this call tonight, who would want to move from this left side or to the right side, or where are we? I'm sure many of us, all of us, want to become business owners. We want to own our own business. We want that system that will work for us, that will take us to the next level. Okay, now, how do we do this? We are saying that you join us, become a superstar, and together we partner with New Life International, and we are going to get very good perks here. We will be able to get extra income, residual income. You will become your own boss. You'll be able to work at your own time, the time that you want to work and with the people that you want to work and from wherever that you want to work. And then we say that this is a low risk opportunity because the capital that you put in is very little compared to the profits that come back to you, or compared to the big perks that you'll get from this opportunity. You cannot compare them with the little capital that you're going to put in. And then what else do you get? You get a digital suite. This one you are able to work with to follow up your business. You can work from wherever that you want to work from. And then there are lots of incentives, money incentives, travel incentives, and bonuses. And then we say that you are joining a very transformative community, a very positive community. Here we support each other. We want everyone to grow. We do not fight over like it happens out there in the community, but when you join us, we work together and we grow together. Since now we are on a mission to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. This is just the place to be. Okay. How do we achieve that? For us to achieve that, we'll need to follow these success habits, daily success habits. You need to define your goal first and foremost. And this goal has to be very strong, very exciting, something that will make you to wake up every morning to go out there and work your business. Okay. And then we are saying that you use the products. And once you use the products, and our number one product is the 3NN, you get points because every product is assigned points. It is assigned points because these products are in many countries. The business is in many countries, and the currency differs from country to country. That's why we are using point values in every product. Talk to people. When you talk to people about the products, so you're sharing the products, they also start using them, and you're sharing the opportunity. They start doing what you're doing, you get more points. Okay. This is how you start. Our capital for starting off is 17,880 shillings, Kenya shillings only. And when you start off with this, you sign up with this money, you get 3 3NNs. We have seen the work of the 3NN. The work of 3NN is to renew our body cells, make them healthy, give us energy, vitality, and you're good to go. So you get your 3 3NNs, and each 3NN has 34-point value. So you will have earned yourself 100 points as you start off. In addition to that, you're going to get an international license. We have seen that this opportunity is cutting across many countries globally. You'll get literature materials. You'll get your own website where you'll be able to work from. And if you're joining us now and you're far away from Nairobi, where our warehouse is, where our processing house is, this will be delivered to you free of charge within the country. And then you're going to get a recognition pin, since you'll have become a qualified distributor. All right. So how does this work? Now you start today, you have joined, you have gained your 100 points, and then you share the opportunities. We have seen our daily success habit. One of them is to share the opportunity. You share the opportunity to 3 more people within the same month, and each of them do as you have done. And here now you'll have gained 400 points. This is very important. We say that at least each and every month, share the opportunity to 3 people. They work out the business as you have done. And that way you are able to grow your business. And in case this does not happen, how do we go about it? At least do not fail to sign up one person every other month. So to this month, I have brought in my friend, or you have brought in your friend. You become 2 in your team. You are starting afresh. The following month, each one of you brings in 1 person. You become 4 people. Your team is growing, and with 4 people in your team, that month you will gain 400 personal points, and you'll be paid personal value, and you will be paid a 3% bonus. You are already a qualified distributor. Now, the 4 of you, the following month, each one of you duplicate yourselves, the 4 of you, and you become 8 people. That month you'll be able to get 800 points, and you'll be paid at bonus value 5%, and you'll be called a manager. You will have stepped up to a manager. The following month, you work out the business and you are able to sign up more people. Each one of you, you are duplicating yourselves. You become 16 people. That month, you get 1,600 PVs, and you'll be stepping up, and you'll be called a senior manager, earning at 10% bonus. You continue working out. It is about touching people's lives, changing them, and you want the best for all your friends. For many people, we want to change our community. So we duplicate yourself and you grow your team. You become 32. Every person is bringing in 1 person per month, and your team is growing. You're now an executive manager. You step up to executive manager. With 3,200 PVs, you'll be paid at 20% bonus. As you continue, The 32 you duplicate and you become 64 in the team. You will have now stepped up to a director, earning at 25% bonus with 6,400 PVs. And we say that here is where really life begins in your life. And as a director, you'll be earning from the tune of 120,000 Kenya shillings. This is really exciting, and it is just about sharing opportunity, reaching out to many people and talking to them about this opportunity. Okay. Now, when you become a director, what is your work? The next thing that you should do, that you should be striving to do, is still growing your team, sharing the opportunity, and training your people now to become directors like you, the people who are in your team. And when you're able to have one director in your team, you'll be called a Sapphire director, and you'll be earning from Kenya shillings 150,000. As you grow your business, you have 3 directors in your team. You'll be called a Ruby director, earning from Kenya shillings 300,000 plus plus. As you grow your business, you get more directors, you build up to 6 directors. You will now have entered the president team, and you'll be earning from Kenya shillings 700,000 plus plus plus. And as you can see this arrow going up here, this is not the end. It means that there are more opportunities up there. We do not stop here. As you continue sharing, as you continue helping many people, then you also grow personally. You get personal growth, you get good health, you get financial health, you get everything tick. And this is a wonderful opportunity which is open for us all. Allow me now to stop here. And thank you so much for listening in tonight. At this moment, let me take it back to my president team member, Dr. Josephat Kariuki. Thank you.
Excellent. Well done there, Constanza. We really appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll agree with me that that was a simple, easy to follow presentation, and we have every reason to get started and get on board. But just before we guide you on how to get started, I want to invite a very special guest speaker all the way from US, someone whose roots are in Kenya, but I think very diligent. When she joined the business, she transformed how business was being done in US. And within a few months, she was being recognized as the fastest growing entrepreneur in the entire New Life world. And the Superstars team, we are so proud. Let's put our hands together, emojis down there as we welcome on screen none other than our upcoming Ruby director, Josephine Marangu. Josephine, if you can hear me, please.
Can you see me?
Very clearly, and I can hear you very well. Take it away.
Okay. Thank you very much, our wonderful Linda, Josephat, and Pierrot for inviting me today to share my story. First, for those who are new, I'll start by introducing myself to tell you who I am, how I got started, and why I got started. My name is Josephine Marangu, born and raised in Kenya, but then I relocated here 20 plus years ago to join my family. And as I continued living here in US, I developed some challenges. First of all, I am a mother and grandma, and I thank God for this opportunity that I am being now 5.5 years. But before I joined New Life, where I now, help people by identifying them, offering an opportunity and solution to impact their lives, to live healthier and happier. I personally was working in the medical field, healthcare industries, where I used to take care of sick patients in ICU setting, specialized in the breathing problem, actually, respiratory problem. At the time, people were dying in my hands every day. But then in the process, I also developed one of the problems, breathing problem. I developed uncontrolled sugars where I was working, and a lot of body pains and everything as a result of all those other problems. For a long time, I suffered, and I didn't know what to do, despite of having a lot of specialized doctors in the US. We have the best treatment here. But actually, nobody was able to give me a solution until I was introduced by my own sister, who I was sharing with after I was unable to work. Since 2014, I have never worked. But to the glory of God, I was able to start on the nutrition, though I was very reluctant first, just like most of you I know are and were. But my sister was so kind enough, after I did not say yes or no, she was able to get me 2 products, just targeting on my breathing. I started taking those 2 products, and within 3 days, I would stop taking the nebulous that I was taking every 2 hours. And that changed my life. So when I came here, I started to know more about this company. And that's where I realized it's a company that is here. And I decided to get started. So when I got started, I was able to buy all the products I needed for the targeted solution. But first of all, I started with the cellular nutrition, the Pro Vitality, and the New Life Shakes. And then because those ones control the glycemic, they have glycemic index to control the sugars. And then, of course, handed other targeted solution like carborespiratory from breathing and other products for pain like cow mark, full motion, and omega salmon. I added those products to my regimen. And believe me, within 1 month, my life changed. I started breathing better. All the pains went away. And that's when I realized is that our body lacks vital nutrients because the food, just like Constanza has taught us today, though everything that she has taught us, believe me, those are the products that I used and changed my life. And for me, my greatest why of joining was to improve my health. I was not interested with the business, but guess what? My business happened through sharing my own testimony with our leaders. With my friends and family members. Because when I started feeling better, I started attending trainings just like the one you have attended this morning. This night over there. And just like our Linda said, that person that invited you for this training is your angel. Because when I got invited, I attended one training with Charlie Burton, and he said, you can also be able to do a business by sacrificing 1 or 2 hours per day. Remember, for me, as I'm based in grammar, I was thinking I would not have any minute. But the minute I started doing that, talking to 1 or 2 people every day, because the key thing here is for you to be consistent. And that is what has helped me to build my business by waking up every morning and share the good news with someone. Because even the word of God says, when you receive blessings, you can't keep them to yourself. You have to share with others. You have to bless with others. So as I'm sharing with you today, myself, I am on a mission to help as many people to know that there is a solution. There is a way they can be able to make money. There is a way they can be able to live better. Because looking at the whole world today, everyone is suffering. The whole world is suffering financially and also physically. And we have what it takes here to reach them and share with them the opportunity and also the solution. So I started sharing with many people. At the time, I did not know how to share the opportunity, just like the one which was shared with us. All I knew, I was telling people there are products that I've discovered that have changed my life. And everybody was like, what are those products? Please share with me. And for me, when I got started and got that kit, I put it away. But after 1 month, when I started realizing this is something different from other supplements I've been taking, I started reading more, especially that catalog. Look, feel, and live better. I understood within that second month what these products do. And then I started also reading there, getting started, and realized how I can be able to set my goals. Because first thing, if you want to do a business, you have to set your goals and then decide by taking action on what you need to do. So my action was every day I'll reach to 10 people, because when I entered that training, I learned that I am supposed to sponsor 3 people every day. So every day now I wake up asking myself, who is the next person that I will share my story with? Because when I started feeling better, having more energy and breathing better, focusing better, that has become my passion today and my purpose that I have also to share with other people. And in 2020, when I joined, I shared with so many people, sponsored many, and me and one of the first person that I sponsored, we worked as a team, reading that catalog and sharing whatever we were getting and reaching out to people. And within that first year, in 2021, I attended the first convention. And I was surprised because for me, I didn't know anyone. I was so scared. I was so scared because I didn't know. Imagine like just walking in a war zone where you don't know anyone. That's what happened to me. But guess what? By the time I returned, I had made a lot of friends. That is the time I was number 1. I mean, I was called, recognized as a number 1 world team leader, which to me, I didn't understand what it was. And then I was given an incentive of $1,000. That is away from whatever I got that month, because I had already stepped up to a world team. I became a director within 4 months, and within 6 months, I was around the team. And this business has really helped me because remember when I stopped working, I was broke. So these days, every month, I have a paycheck, just like somebody who is working. And believe me, our business has no limit. You get paid by what you do. The more people you bring in your business, the bigger your organization is, the more money you get. Because when I was looking at that, when Constanza was sharing the step up, the money that was put there according to the titles and everything, I have not become a Ruby yet. I'm a one team Sapphire, but that 3,000, I have gotten it as a Ruby many times. So what I want to say is this. If you want to grow this business, just be consistent every day. Don't treat this like a hobby, treat it like a business, just like the way you wake up in the morning going to work. Talk to people, 3 to 5 people every day, and believe me. And then, of course, you have to follow up also with the people, because that's the key. First of all, connect. You have a lot of people on your phone, because when I joined, I said I am not interested in the business because I don't have people. Because once you leave work, it's like you get disconnected with the whole world. But then I was told my cell phone has all the contacts of the people. Start calling them. But what you need to do is take a book and write them down. Write your list of names down every day and call them. And that's what I have been doing. And through that, I've been able to build a big business. Our team is called Team Blessing. And we are in over 18 countries now. But our friends is Superstars team. So when we have any questions, personally, I consult with Piaros and Josephat because they have been there before me. That is why we always say, always consult your upline, and anything that you don't know, just remember, we are here to teach you, we are here to train you. For me, I have learned a lot of things when I joined. I'm become a better leader now because our business does not need a lot of things. All you have to do is do the 3 basic success habits that Constanta taught us. And that's what I do every day. Make sure you are using the products yourself. I remember one day our founder, when I went to the leadership school, he said, never leave your house without some products in your pocket. At the time when he started, we did not have the cell phone. He was shooting the beans in his pocket. And every time he talked to one person, you will remove one bean from the right and put to the left. And that's how he was able to build. He just started like any one of us. In fact, he did not even have money to start a business, the founder of our company. And these things have really challenged me. He had to borrow money from his brother. So, especially for our guests who are here and people who are saying, oh, I don't have money to start. Do whatever it takes for you to start, because guess what? The minute you start this business, our business, you don't have to have a lot of money like the way you are going to ask for loan to start a business, because it's something that is impacting other people's life. All you have to do is talk to people. And once they say yes, there are those who will be customers, those who want to buy products from you, and others who want to be distributor also to earn a living. But through our business opportunity, it has made me travel the world. I've been able to travel to Mexico 3 times. And I have been able to travel in a lot of states here. And guess what? When they say they will recognize you, once you step up, we recognize you. And the company also recognizes you. When I became Wow Team #1, my vacation was paid in Cancun, Mexico for over $5,000. I was treated like a queen. I'm telling you, I was even picked at the airport by a limo and taken back. And I mean, it was a special treatment. And I've received those many, many times. And I know for me, it's not even about the money. It's about the people that we impact every day. It's about the story I get to be called every day by people. I have so many stories of people that lives have been changed. Like I have one person here who was on bed ridden for 7 years in last Christmas, but once she was in Kenya, staying there for 2 months. No problem, very healthy. Doctors have taken her off the medication. And as I'm here, in your life, we have that disclaimer. We don't diagnose, we don't treat. But once you feed yourselves with the right nutrition, the body heals itself. And for those who are, of course, following with the doctors, we always recommend follow up with your doctor until they will take you off the medication. Don't just take off medication by yourself. But as long as you start taking our products, believe me, your body heals. Because for me, I was told I will live on medication throughout my life. But I can tell you, it has been 4 years now without swallowing any medication myself. And I just thank God because right now I was so desperate when I left my job. Because one thing, those jobs, your children cannot inherit them. But when you start your business today, you are building a legacy. You are building a residual income. And this is what I am doing. Like this year, I feel like I'm just starting all over again because I want to do my business in a different style where I want every day to be purposed, to purpose, asking who is the next person I can talk to and impact their lives. So, guys, everything that you have earned today, it is something that will be able to change your life, either physically or financially. Because I know there are those people who are here who want to change your health, just like I started. But now, let me tell you, I don't talk about sickness anymore. I am an entrepreneur that is impacting other people's lives to live a healthy and happier life by improving their finances and build a massive business where they can live happier, have financial freedom, travel the world, and do anything that they can do, because there is nothing better than when you want to buy something and you can go there and buy it right away without postponing, without even having to get a loan, or even if you get a car loan, you are able to pay it every month. So guys, this is an opportunity like no other, because it has changed my life, and I know it can change yours today if you just say yes to that person that invited you. And with that, I'll say thank you all for listening to me, and let's go out there, change the world, because our business is about talking to people. Talk and talk to people every day, and believe me, your life will change. Thank you all for listening to me.
Wow, thank you so much, Josephine. That is great. We really celebrate you and appreciate your time to share from your heart. Not many people will succeed and share their secrets, but there you got it from our software director, upcoming Ruby director, all the way from US. And one of these days you'll meet with Josephine and tell them, you know what, Josephine, I was in that call when you talked and shared your success story, and it changed my life. So at this point, I just want to encourage our guests, those who are here for the very first time. We all started where you're about to start. Don't procrastinate. The worst thing that you can ever do is you've gotten this opportunity today and you start thinking of starting the business in the future. Now, that could be the beginning of troubles. It is when you get the opportunity, run with it. It is a trait of the successful people. So the paybill number for those who are in East Africa, in Kenya specifically, you can pay directly to the company through that paybill number, business number 985650, account number, you put your national ID. The amount is just 17,880 only, and your life begins to take a totally different trajectory. For those who are not in Kenya, wherever you are, please get in touch with the person who invited you. They will guide you on how you can start the business today. But all of us, let's start. Those who have started, Never stop. Keep going. By end of this year, we will be singing a different song. If we've done it, if Josephine has done it, if Constanza has done it, if so many people in this call have done it, why not you? Better start and fail than fail to start. Nevertheless, there's no possibility of failing as long as we work together as we mentor you all the way. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to wish you the very best this year as you transform your lives through this great opportunity. Welcome to the International Superstars team, and God bless. So turn to the person who invited you so that they can guide you on how to start the opportunity. Bye-bye and have a lovely night and weekend.